What's up, Grim Crew? YouTube viewers, you want to skip ahead to the gameplay? A timestamp will be provided for you in the description box below. As for the rest of you watching live as it happens, like Suave Beardson, who's already in the chat. What's going on, Suave? And Lurk. Lurk's here too. For all of you watching live as it happens, welcome back to Grim's Gaming Dungeon. I am your Dungeon Master. I am the Grim Gamer. How in the hell are you? Welcome back for another Tuesday night stream on a very cold, bitter night. At least here it is where I am. Wind chill is currently in the negatives. So now I get to finally warm up and play some games. And so here we are for another Tuesday night stream on the channel, where I scour the graveyards of the gaming world and resurrect old titles and give them one more shot at life. And last week, we resurrected the old, rotting, dead corpse of Faith for some Mirror's Edge. And over the last two streams, the frustration has been real. I'll talk a lot more in detail about that as I get, hopefully, towards the end. This is part 3 of a full-length playthrough of this game, and this should be the end after tonight. There's no reason whatsoever why I shouldn't be finishing this game up right here tonight. So, try to estimate to the top of the hour, but no guarantees. Well, Lurk, I understand. It's yeah. It's been kind of a long day, and especially if you got to get up early in the morning, and you know you got a life to live. You know, I completely understand. But thanks for being here, and I appreciate it. Regardless, it's great outside. To my it's by a cool side of the pillow. It's wonderful. It's been a long week. Yes, it has. Suave Beardson has also been kind enough to already drop the Grim Beardson Discord link there for y'all. So if you need more gaming content in your life, and we're all gamers, we all do, then you're going to check out the Grim Beardson Discord. That is a joint Discord server between myself and my brother, Suave Beardson. He streams every Wednesday and Sunday nights, and he is getting ready to start Assassin's Creed 2, so that's something to look forward to. And there's links in there to our various YouTube channels, and you can chat with us in there all day long, or all week long, I should say. And you can share your own links to your own thing. So it's a nice little area for, you know, all y'all to do those kind of things. But anyway, like I said, the frustration with this game was real. I definitely remembered this game a lot more fondly than what I am now. Thursday, I could have potentially powered through the rest of the game. There's 2 chapters to go as far as I'm aware, best to my knowledge. But I didn't want to drag things out too long, and again, that frustration level was over the top. If I could have been, I would have looked like one of those old school cartoons, beat red in the face, steam coming out of my ears. It was about to that point. And I feel like with these last 2 chapters, there's going to be more of that, unfortunately. Games only get harder as you go, right? So I expect more of that. So I decided Thursday night, nope, it's best to cut it off here. It's a little early, but cut it off. I had to learn at some point where, you know what, sometimes it's okay to just put the damn thing down. That's what I had to do Thursday. So I've been thinking about it all weekend long, and I want to finish this game up and move on to something else. So that is the intention here tonight. Patience or reflexes that made these types of games seem easier than they are. You know, I don't really have an answer for that one. I mean, youthful patience may be a way to look at it, especially depending on how youthful we're talking here, you know, because you go back far enough, right? You didn't have your own money to just go out and buy all of your own games all the time, right? You either got games for Christmas, your birthday, or you saved up, like, doing chores around the house, so you saved up some money and you went and bought a game here or there. And then if you wanted to get something else, you know, you would typically trade in some other games or continue playing the ones that you've already played and just continue playing them. So, you know, back then you had to, even if it frustrated you or not, what else did you have to play right then? You know, something else you've already played a zillion times, or, you know, something. So like you kind of just kept going. I don't have to do that these days, but I'm choosing to do so with this game. On to something else. You mean Mirror's Edge 2? Yeah, I was going to mention that later, and against my better judgment, I played a nightmare I couldn't wake up. Against my better judgment, if I were doing this just off stream, just by myself, like, you know, I want to you know, replay Mirror's Edge for the first time in over a decade or a decade and a half. And if I weren't doing this on stream and weren't already committed to my plan, once again, I probably would not be playing Catalyst. I'm seeing now why it has taken me so long to go back and play this game. And in time, my mind and maybe my heart just grew a little bit fonder with, oh yeah, I remember Mirror's Edge. I remember enjoying it. Maybe that's just what I wanted to believe. But anyways, so little quick recap. Our protagonist, Faith, is a runner in this city. I'm sure the city was named at some point. I don't remember. But some things happen, and she's got a sister named Kate. Kate works for the police force. Good, upstanding citizen, doesn't necessarily agree with Faith and how she goes about, you know, doing things and why she does things. She was framed for the murder of a guy named Pope, who was trying to become the next mayor of the city and to try to, like, snuff out some of the corruption and all that was going on. Well, he was killed, Kate was framed for it, and Faith has been going through the city trying to pick up and work on some leads to try to clear her sister's good name. We talked to a former, like, professional wrestler named Ropeburn, who was also killed by a sniper. Come to find out, when we figured out who the assassin was, it was Faith's friend and also a runner that turned her back on Faith and the runners to join up with this other group that had started Project Icarus. Project Icarus is a program or something that works with the police force to train their police force to go after and snuff out the runners. That's what their sole purpose and exactly what they're designed for. And Celeste, or Cell, thought that that's no way to live. And so she turned her back on her comrades and joined up with this other group in Project Icarus because she wanted to live, cowpoke. She still had the choice. Little game reference for you there. Hope you picked up on that. But we caught up with Cell. We whooped your ass. So Cell learned the cost of betrayal. Now, movie reference there for you. Hope you got that one too. Look at me go. Movie reference and a game reference all in the matter of a few seconds. Hell to the yes. So, fuck Micah. Yes, absolutely. Real piece of work. But anyways, again, 2 chapters to go. The intent is to finish this up tonight. So let's jump back into it and try to finish this game off. And I have things to talk about when it's all said and done. I'm going to have my overall review once that's all said and done. So hope you got yourself something to drink. I got me some Code Red Mountain Day. And I'm ready to go.
Organizing a rifle drop near the new CCC building. I'll keep you posted. Get going.
Okay. So we need a rifle for some reason. Here. There. I gotta go that way. I don't think I can make that jump. I'm definitely not making that jump. I understand that reference. Well, Geronimo. Ooh, made it. I didn't think that that jump was going to get made.
Get away from him, Faith.
Get away from who? I didn't see anyone. Oh, what the heck? Ugh. Hello? Oh, hell. What, I can't get back up here? Say, come on. Come on. Ow. Well, I can't grab whatever weapon they had, so that's unfortunate. Go, get up there. What the hell? Now, leave me alone. Damn you. Let's try that again, shall we? If I could trick him into backflicking me. What the what? Why? Why? Why is that happening? Why are you jumping away from the damn ramp? Why is that a thing right now?
Keep going, Faith. Don't let up now.
Yeah, not sure where I'm going, though. Oh, I hear more footsteps. Woo! Okay. I hear footsteps, so I know there's somebody after me. So I think I got an idea of what... No. No. How did I wind up on the other side of the fence? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? What? Why? Why? No, what are you, where are you going? Are you kidding me? Goodness. Fine. Do it that way instead. I don't care how we do it, just as long as we do it. Woo!
Fire officials have been attempting to put out the warehouse fire for several hours now. It's not
Button.
known how many casualties
Chase!
are involved.
What's going on, Chase? I'm trying not to die anywhere near as many times as I have. Doing okay right this minute, Chase. How are you? My stance on that may change here in the next hour and a half or so. But right now, I'm doing okay. Well, these elevators take a minute. I just wanted to slide. I don't know why. Well, I guess that's the direction we're heading. Here.
We're gonna have to relocate that drop. I'll get
Down.
on the creek. See if you can lose.
Under. Jump. Roll. Jump. There's barbed wire, so that's not going to help me. Yep, didn't have that lined up. Not even close. Now where am I going? I don't know where I'm going now. Oh, you guys again. What? What? Okay. Well, here it is, guys. Starting to set in. Oh, hell. Now I'm trapped. Oh, damn it! Okay. Well, I don't know where I ended up and how I got here. Grab weapon. Whew. Okay, that away.
Krieg's gonna drop the rifle inside the CCC building. It's around the corner. Should give you a good view of Kate's convoy.
Okay. That's right, we're trying to rescue Kate, I believe, because they've already taken her for like a prison transport or something. Ooh. I'm not sure if that's how that was actually supposed to go, but that's how we did it, so. Run along the wall when I hit the button, and that's what I tell you to do. Are you kidding me? Over the fence. See, some of these damn controls, man. Ooh, okay, made that one. Nope, nope, nope. not Blava, Goozoos. What you know about the Goozoos? You know about the Goozoos, Fraba. Oh, Faith, come on. Here. There. There. Ugh, there. 10 million times a day at work. I know that feeling. And roll. Yeah, getting that roll down finally. Good job, Faith. Button. Button. Press button to go up or down said elevator. So Chase, how you been? Been playing anything lately? Good to see you. Thanks for stopping by, Chase.
Drake says Krieg's just stashed the rifle. It's at the top of the atrium you're about to reach.
Top of the atrium. Way the hell up there. Gotcha. Well, I guess I can go this way, too. Oh, there's a bag. There's a bag up here. I don't know what those bags are for. I'm not sure what the point of those are. Yeah, that was a fun room. Thanks. Made me look so much more to it. Or look forward to it. Okay. Well, I'm here. For whatever that means. Oh, yeah, no, cool. Okay, that's clearly not the way. So what is... Oh. Okay. Hold on. Okay, here. I think. No, that's... I guess we can do it that way, too. Sure, why not? Alright, here, I'm guessing run over there. I don't see any other way. So here. Another platform there. Look at my options, if any. Well, I guess that's my only option by the looks of things, so okay. Wonderful. Oh, hold on, there's a red bar there. At least I thought there was. That splat is so violent sounding. Nope, I don't think you can really... I don't think you can wall run that far. And if you can, then I'm obviously not doing something right, which... Oh, damn it! I got it. Well, that's... Yeah, that's very true. Maybe? But I did just do this and that several times. But I did just do the run along the wall to the ramp and just onto the next wall, and that seemed to work. Yeah, kind of like that. Okay. No, let's do the wall run again, because it was so much fun the last few times. and then run off the... I ran off the edge. I somehow got here, and I don't know how. I guess I just... Okay, fine. Fine. I'm trying to do it too fast, and I'm not concentrating. I'm just trying to get through it. Wow! Never mind! And then she just jumped off it instead of doing the wall run. Holy crap. Thank you. Okay. Oh. Okay, there. At least there was a barricade there to stop me from running off the edge again. You want to maybe grab the ledge? I mean, it's a thought. I don't know if you'd want to do that or not, but I'm sure it would help. Well, I think I had the right idea there. I just didn't do it right.
Are you trying to upset me?
Hey, I know, right? There's... Okay. I'm thinking I can grab that, but maybe I can't. Maybe it's just too far out. I don't think I was supposed to come to this side. Maybe I was. Hell, I don't know anymore. Ooh. So what would have been the point of doing that? Nothing? It is a death simulator, dude. I'm telling you, this is...
Unjustifiably in a position that I'd rather not be in, but the cream will rise to the top. Oh, yeah.
I sure hope so, because it's not right now. Okay, I'm here. Now what? Say, I definitely can't run to make that jump. That's not a thing. Yes. Yes, it is. I think I have the right idea. I just don't... Hold on. Wait. Hold on. I think I'm looking in the wrong damn spot for one thing. Yeah. Whoa, buddy. Okay, so there's another platform there. I don't think I can... Ooh, there it is. Well, here goes nothing. There went nothing. Oh yeah, no, let's do all of that over again because I enjoy doing it so damn much.
I can't!
No. No, right now I cannot. And then you ran too far. Then you ran too far. There's that. There's that. Now, it should be a this. No, maybe it's just a bam, bam, bet. Yeah. Bet, bet, bet. Yeah, like that. Gotta make the sound effects or it doesn't work. Still gotta get up there. So... Well, once again, here goes nothing. Okay. Yeah, now what? I don't know if I can just make that jump. Oh, I guess I can. Okay. Okay. Here. Can I climb up? No, she won't climb. She won't do anything. So... Alright, this gives me a longer walkway, so I'm guessing... here. Okay. Wall, run. Faith. Wall, run.
Should be some kind of...
Okay. Note to self, probably can't run on that. Maybe that's probably why that's like that.
Should be some kind of vent near you. Quick route to the sniper position.
Hell yes, I am. that little sound clip.
Yo, Adrian! I did it!
That one fits. The other little sound clip of I'm good. Look, if I was good, I would have been done with this game Thursday.
Fugitive news never stops. The interesting news. The fight is aliens. Aliens are always interesting.
Yeah, it's aliens. I don't know why, but it is. Well.
And you take my 75% chance of winning, and then add 66 and 2/3%. I got 141 and 2/3 chance of winning. The numbers don't lie, and they spell disaster for you.
Hell yeah, it does. Okay, there's my sniper rifle. What? What? I can't just simply drop down there? Okay, well, I guess I'm there
Get that convoy
anyway.
in your sight. Find a way of slowing it down. Try going for the engine. I'm gonna patch you into the CPF channel the convoy's using.
I'm trying to remember.
Connor's convoy, what's your status? Over. Looking good. Route is clear.
I don't know what I'm aiming at, but
What was that? Not sure. Put your foot down, though.
I missed what? What am I shot the what am I supposed to be shooting
See the
at?
rifle? Get to it and get that convoy in your sight. Find a way of slowing it down. Try going for the engine. I'm gonna patch you into
Oh,
the CPF channel
I guess
the
if I would have
convoy's
listened to
using.
that the first time, I shot at like
Convoy, what's
the
your
windshield
status?
and
Over.
like the driver and not the engine. I see.
Looking good. Route is clear.
Gotcha. Guess if you aim and shoot at the right damn thing that they tell you to.
What's that? Report. Over. Go. You gotta get down there.
Probably should have kept that gun with
Too
me.
late. They know where you are now.
Of course they do. Why wouldn't they? Yeah, probably should have kept the gun. Who else wants some? No, not that one. That one. Oh! Oh! That sounded like a hell of a blast. I don't know how much ammo these weapons have. It's not much, so I just keep switching them out all the time. Like my version of a reload. Come on, where are you boys at? Oh, yelling gun! Oh! That away.
You do not go wrong at a man who's got a machine gun!
Hell no! Woo! Used to be a runner like you, then he took a bullet to the kneecap. Alright, what is this, the final chapter now? See, that one took almost an hour to get through just by itself. Well, I did talk for like the first 10 minutes, but...
Kate. Kate.
Oh no, Kate!
Easy.
Just 6 hours to go.
Effie, I can't believe you've done all this. You're my sister.
Yeah, I might not agree with her tactics, but how about now?
He'll guide you away from here. I'll lead the blues away. Come and find you later, okay?
It was a red day. Absolutely. My favorite day. Oh, I feel like this is gonna be a nightmare. Oh, maybe not. We got back to Merc's lair already.
Oh, God.
Oh, no, Merc.
I couldn't stop them. They took Kate. I got some of the bastards, though.
Where'd they go?
I heard them mention the Shard.
The mayor's place?
Yeah.
Shit, Mark. Let me get someone, a doctor.
Ain't gonna happen, Faith.
Yeah, no time.
I'm sorry, Mark. I'm so sorry.
No sorries. Just don't let them win.
I won't, Mark. Promise.
Thanks, kiddo.
R.I.P. Merc. No, he won't be in Mirror's Edge today. Okay, so they got Merc. We're at the Shard, wherever the hell that is. Oh, okay. Guessing like probably like the center of the city or something, right? Said the mayor's place. And I've got nobody now in a headset to try to guide me or anything. I got nothing. So... What? Directing me this way? Okay. Aha. Aha. This building. Easy peasy. Yeah. You remember, Suave, that George Lopez episode where he's got to get all of this money because the garage burned down, and he talks to a guy, said that he can get him a lot of money fast. So he's like, is it little problem or big problem? I gotta scale this giant ass building. Oh, teeny weeny problem. Okay. You like that one, did you? I'm not sure what this does, but I'm gonna turn it anyway. Maybe I should not have turned it. Maybe that is there just to sabotage me. Okay. Yep, shouldn't have turned it, I guess. And yet, there's no reason to go in here, doesn't look like. So what was the... What's the point? I don't... Well, something tells me I still gotta turn it then. Oh, gas. Under pressure, hot surface. Okay, maybe I turn this. Yeah, what's the worst can happen? Death? Yeah, just add it to the last bits of death I've already had. Maybe something will blow up? Oh, it blew up alright. Oh, you know what? I think maybe I'm supposed to turn that enough, run in there fast enough, and it'll guard me from the blast? How about blowing up on your ass? Yeah. Woo! Yeah. Yeah, there we go. Lucky we don't burn you down. Hell yeah.
Shit! Call for backup, now! Explosive with level 1 hit!
Copy that, Unit 14. Back up on it.
Oh, hell. That way. Whoosh! Whoosh! Oh. Yelling gun! Need some help down here, damn it! Yeah. Oh, I was already here once. Oh, I went in a circle. Name that movie? I know which movie it is. Anybody else? Need some help down here, damn it! Oh, elevator. Got ya. Yeah, come on, push a button. Oh, no. Pick it back up. What are you doing? Don't just throw that down. We hold on to that. Look, when you got a solid snake gun, you don't just drop that. You hang on to that as long as you can.
Security firm Pirandello Kruger have been authorized to draft in more units until Kate Connors has been resecured. It is believed that Connors may have been helped by the missing fugitive from the Robert Pope murder case. More updates on the hour.
Yeah, I'm just gonna, like, walk through this office building. You know, like a boss. That's not a solid snake gun. I know, it's a yelling gun. And I'm gonna have to leave it behind anyway. I'm sorry, that is very loud. Well, that is red for me to jump off of. Why can I not? There we go. Uh-oh. Oh. Oh. Well, hello.
Good work.
Shit.
Checker.
Gonna shoot me too?
No. Right now, you're Kate's best hope.
Look at the lieutenant coming in a pinch.
Case, Pirandello Kruger, private security.
What's going on, Miller?
Pope's murder. Turns out there was a man on the inside.
Rope burn?
Yes, you were right about him. I tried to get answers myself.
But why Kate?
They needed a CPF cop to look like Pope's killer. No time to explain more. Take this comms unit and head for the roof. It's where they've taken Kate. I'll contact you when it's safe. I'll hold them off. The roof. Go! Now!
Look, that's the best shot we got right now, Faith. Take it. I thought you were supposed to hold them off, man. Alright, where am I going? Well, you don't want to jump thing, so I guess... Hey, we're taking the stairs. Faith! I'm taking the stairs! Yelling gun would be great right now. It's okay, I found one. Ooh. I still gotta go that way. Hey, come around here. Elevators. Say, yep, figured there was more coming. Damn! Whew. 7 checkpoints down. Okay.
Welcome to the Shard. Constructed in 2012 by the renowned architect J.C. Thomas, this monumental building has over 100 floors of both commercial and residential dwellings.
In 2012, huh?
Of Mayor Callahan. The
Okay.
Shard boasts some of the most spectacular views of the city. However, we'd like to remind you that photography is not permitted on floors 90 through 110, but souvenir panoramic pictures are available in our gift
It was
shop,
easy, just
along
had to
with
find the elevator.
and a wide range of zero-back snacks and beverages.
Yeah.
Drop any weapons you have, stay where you are, and prepare to be taken into custody.
Thank you for visiting the Shard. Have a safe
May
and
only be used when an elevator is standing still. Oh boy.
Faith, are you reading me?
Oh yeah.
I'm in the security room, tracking you on the cameras. Get out of the elevator, they're coming.
Well, here goes nothing. Oh. Oh. Yelling gun is not going to help with that. But the thing dropped down is what happened. And I didn't notice that until after I was dead. And I'd kind of seen that the little trap door was open. So...
In 2012 by the renowned architect J.C. Thomas. This monumental building has over 100 floors of
All right.
both commercial and residential dwellings, including the
Well.
offices of Mayor Callahan. The Shard boasts some of the most spectacular...
Talk about trial and error.
However, we'd like to
I'm thinking, oh, okay, yeah, the doors will open up and I can just start opening fire.
110.
Yeah, I was going to end up having to drop it to scale up over this anyway, so not that big a deal.
Shirts and a wide range of zero-fat snacks and beverages.
Drop any weapons you have, stay where you are, and prepare to be taken into custody.
No?
Thank you for visiting the Shard. Have a safe and productive day.
Faith, are you reading me? I'm in the security room, tracking you on the cameras. Get out of the elevator, they're coming.
Well, is there something else that's going to come down that I can...
No sign of it.
Keep searching, spread out your team.
Oh, there's, well, there's something. The speed of light, yeah. It's the fastest elevators I've ever seen. Well, there's something red there, but how... I'm just curious. Nope. So, this is the way I gotta go. I just don't know... Where the hell am I supposed to be going? I can't just drop, I would imagine. Like, but... Oh, well, I can do that. Well, how about that?
Heard them say you're in the elevator shaft. Listen, there should be an entrance to the ventilation system somewhere in there. It'll take you outside, but you should be able to find a way back in on the other side of the building.
Okay.
Might just be enough to throw them off the scent.
Okay, but what did that do for me, though? And I gotta go down anyway, so... Something tells me there was a way that I could have got over to here, and then I'd have to go down, and then... use this to actually get across, but I did it... I just... Okay. Oh, damn. I overshot my landing. So, yeah, this is how I just did it a second ago. If I can do it again, which I probably won't be able to, watch. Nope, overshot it. Usually they fall down now. Now, I just did that, so... Nope, and she's not gonna do it a second time. That's gonna be like a one-time only thing that I did that I'll never be able to replicate. Nope, there it is. Say, turn around. Okay. Say elevator. Elevator. Oh, damn it. Yeah, pick me up with a sponge. Absolutely. Actually, I wonder if I can just... Well, I have an idea, but I don't think it's going to work. See, now I'm doing it too fast. Thinking if I can do this, get right in the right spot, maybe I can just swing down here. Yeah, and just grab the pipe. See? Yeah. Kind of like that. Oh, I have to balance. I was unaware that that's what I was trying to do right then. I was just trying to get an idea of where I was at. Well, that's going down again. Or up again. So... Alright, now I'm a little confused. I don't think I want to go back up, do I? I thought I was supposed to be going down. Oh. Well. Never mind. Alright, I gotta get over... Oh, you're kidding. How in the hell... Oh, actually, I forgot I can actually do this shimmy thing across ledges. Completely forgot about that. Pipes. So, here. Reposition here a little bit. And go. Aha. Aha. Okay. Oh, what in the hell? Can I... Oh, boy. Is this a thing? Nope, I guess I only need to do it once. I was thinking, do I need to, like, wall run and jump to the other and wall run? I don't think Faith can actually do that. But... I think there's another bar there. Oh, gotta go with that kind of blind. I don't like it. I don't like it, man. Okay. No. Oh! Speedrunning stuff there, Mirror's Edge. Speedrun when? Not happening. Ooh! Oh, and then fell off the edge. Damn it. I strung that together quite nicely. Let's see if I can do that again. Swing. Swing. Down. Up. Here. Ooh. Got it. There we go. Ah, got it. Okay. We're getting places. Whoa. Well, I guess I wanted to go down. There's no way to go that way. Okay. Oh. Okay. Here. There. Gotcha. Where is November? We left that shit behind a month ago. Or 2 months ago. A month and a half ago. Alright. Nothing else there. Jump, death. Imagine having to do this in a quiet place setting. Yeah, I don't think that would be happening. Alright, so that was actually not the way to go. That was for extra things. Okay. This away.
I see you now. There's a sniper team guarding this area. You can get back in on the other side. Be careful, Faith.
There's a sniper team I gotta watch for, huh? Well, that's great. I gotta get way over there. Okay. Ow. Oh. Ow. breathe, because just breathing is enough to get your health back. Video game logic. Whoa! Here and over there. I see. Snipe around. Just gotta stand still for a minute. We'll be good as new. Naughty murder. Got shot in mid-air. It's a crack sniper team, I tell you. Don't, yeah. Won't even get a chance to bleed to death. That's not happening. And that still wasn't enough to get me where I wanted to go. Damn it! Okay, I think I gotta... Ow. Sniper is just right above me. All I'd have to do is just point the barrel over the edge. And it's game over for Faith.
They're sending reinforcements.
Of course they are. Ow. Okay. Oh. I see. Nice headshot there. Oh! Right in the gonads. Still got to get over there. Probably should keep that, but doesn't traverse areas too good with a gun in her hand, so... Oh, hell. Come on, Faith. Right in the yam bag. What the hell? What am I hitting? Oh, there's more barbed wire there I didn't see. Ugh. High voltage currents. I have no idea what to do with that right now. Actually, I think, wasn't there another... I thought there was another sniper. Ow! Like over here. that might have left his weapon, but apparently not. Well... No! Damn it, why didn't you jump? Didn't want to jump, apparently. Apparently you can't jump off a railing like that. I don't know. Thought for sure you probably could have. Damn it, it fell off again. Are you kidding? Got on faster than a bullet. Oh, thought that was a... Yeah, how about now? Well, Geronimo. If you can dodge a bullet, you can dodge a wrench or something like that. I haven't seen that movie in ages. Oh, well, it just let me be here.
Wow!
Anyway.
Never mind!
Wait, no, I gotta go this whole thing again? Wait, what? Hold on. Wait a minute. Excuse me, but... What? Oh, whatever, dude.
Why are you doing this to me?
I don't know why they're doing that to me, because that is garbage.
To upset me.
They put me all the way back at the beginning? That is ridiculous. Now I can't... Oh, man. And the stupid thing is, I'm pretty sure she grabbed the ledge and for whatever reason just let go. Like, I thought I made that jump. I thought for sure I had made that jump. Okay. Wait, that cage door is literally just open. I can just literally run through there instead? Of course.
They're sending reinforcements.
Ow! Why does it seem like this is harder the second time? Ooh! Gotcha. Damn it. Okay, here we are again to do the same thing we've already done. Now, is that it? I think that's it. Take two. There. Please make sure that's a checkpoint right there. Goodness.
There's an elevator ahead. I've managed to unlock it. Take it to the server room. You should be able to get to the top floors and gate from there.
Okay. Only one more to go?
It looks like the security doors to the roof are closed. Okay. If you destroy those servers, their emergency protocol should automatically unlock the doors. I hope. Good luck, Faith.
Thanks.
Look around. Surveillance for the whole city right under your nose, Faith. Damn. Sounds like they've taken Kate to the roof. They've got a chopper coming in. You'll have to be quick. What the...
Miller!
Yeah, okay, so note to self. That was a stupid way to go about doing that.
Look around. Surveillance for the whole city right under your nose.
Yeah, just skip that. Oh.
Miller!
Okay, that's... Alright, I need to get one of these weapons, like, early.
Look around.
Yeah. Okay, there should be a way to grab the weapon, and she's not... When I hit the button, she's just not grabbing.
Look around.
Got it! Damn! Yeah, it's the timing is stupid. But like, yeah, when it turns red, you can hit the button and take their weapon. But yeah, the timing is ridiculous. Actually, I want that gun. Hell yes, I do. Oh, yes, I will. No. Okay. I don't know where I'm going. Exactly. Or what I'm supposed to be doing. Destroy the servers.
Surveillance capacity marginal. Surveillance capacity marginal.
Is it not all of them? Little confused by that. All. Okay, so all have failed. So it looks like maybe it's just one of each one. Oh. Okay. Oh, just shoot the door open. I like that. To the roof! Aw, do I literally have to give up my yelling gun? I would rather not do that, but... Yep. No choice in the matter on that one, unfortunately. We got to the chopper. Oh, it's you.
Faith.
Jack, you couldn't...
Attitudes like that. Well, that's exactly why I could.
Jackknife.
Who's behind this?
Let's just say I know who the bigger fish are.
Callahan. Why us? We're no threat.
Classic warfare. Break the lines of communication. Shoot the messengers. Without hope. And without the runners. Your clients. Those who just won't let go of the old city will be cut off. Vulnerable. Then this city can clean up the last of its dregs.
So this is just the start.
I prefer to think of it as an ending. Still, you did a remarkably good job of coaxing out all those loose ends surrounding Pope's demise. It's why you're still alive.
Ugh.
You can't live on the edge all your life, Faith. Sooner or later, you have to jump.
Oh. Hey there. And whoop! Whack! Bye-bye. Kate, we're going down. Oh, hell! Oh, shit. Ooh, that was close. Okay, what about the armed guys that were up there? Nothing about that? Okay.
Unjustifiably in a position that I'd rather not be in, but the cream will rise to the top. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, there were armed guards there shooting at me before going off to, like, get to the helicopter. They just, proceeded to screw off afterwards? Like, oh, guy got kicked out of the helicopter. I guess we don't need to be here shooting anymore. There. There it be. The guy that signs their paycheck is dead. Yeah, so no need to keep doing our jobs then. I'm going to mute that because I don't know if that is copyrighted or not. I have no idea, and I don't want to play with that. But there it is. And so, looking at the time, yeah, I probably could have finished that off Thursday. It would have put me at about the 3.5 hour mark or so. Excuse me. But shutting it down a little early and just finishing it off like this, yeah, it's going to make for a shorter stream. But I felt like that was the appropriate way to do it. Of course, I was still getting frustrated because the way that some of these levels and stuff were, and so there were still other frustrating bits about it. And then getting through a whole rooftop section, fall once, and have to do it all over again with the snipers and everything else. Like, what the hell, guys? What is that? But we made it, and we got there. You were that one second. Yeah, so I feel like the way that I did it was the appropriate way to do it. And besides, I can hit start and it'll take me to the main menu, so that I'm guessing that means there's nothing else after the credits. But we'll let it go because I got some things to say. Because if nothing else, this is going to give me time to talk and to allow me to get out what I want to say about this game. And where do I even start? Again, it's been a pipe bomb. It has been a long time since I played this game. I was starting to think that maybe I never even finished it back then, but I do remember the jumping, grabbing the rail on the helicopter and kicking a guy out. I do remember that, so I'm pretty sure that I have actually finished this once before. I have some notes or some bullet points written down here that I'll touch upon, and that's, I guess, how I'll break all of this down. So my overall thoughts and opinions on Mirror's Edge. We're going to start with story, characters, and setting. The setting, again, if they named the city, I don't remember what they called it. Doesn't really matter. The setting is just rooftops and the interior of a couple buildings. The color palette for it was very simple, yet some of the colors were very bright in certain sections. That was all fine. It was a design choice that's an interesting one, but I don't have a problem with that. But the setting, not a lot to it. The story. The story works. The story seems like is your classic. There's companies or corporations and like somebody that's like the mayor, a person of power in charge that is corrupt and is essentially corrupting the city. There's a twist in there with a story with a mayor-elect or a mayor hopeful being shot and killed, and your main character's sister being framed. So there's a small twist to it. The corruption in the city and corrupt higher-ups, that is a story that is old as time. So it works. That story will never not work. That story you can literally put into anything and it's going to work every time. That shit happens in real life. So it's relatable. There's nothing wrong with this story. The problem is they didn't do enough to make that story its own or interesting. So there's nothing wrong with the story. It just doesn't stand out. It just doesn't do anything. Well, again, to stand out. I had other words for that, but so the story's fine. But it's forgettable because that story is so overdone, and you can use it anywhere. The characters to me feel very one-dimensional. There's not a lot to the characters either. Faith, for a main character, there's a little bit of depth to her as far as the little backstory we get from her childhood and the connection and relationship that she has with Kate, her sister. And being on opposite sides of the law gives it a dynamic between the two of them where Kate's like, I know what you do. I don't agree with it. And so there's, okay, so yeah, we're just going back to the main menu now. So nothing afterwards. So that's fine. But so there's a little of a dynamic there between the two sisters. There's a little bit of history between Faith and Merc, from what I remember, and if I got my story straight here. Merc kind of took Faith in and kind of taught her basically what she knows. And so there's that little bit, but there's not a lot to that either. But given the length of the game, again, was it like 3 hours or so the first stream, 2 hours, so about 6.5 hours. The game is not long enough. The story is not in depth enough to really flush out your characters anyway. So I suppose we might be lucky to have what we got as far as the characters and the story goes to begin with in this game. I guess you couldn't really cram in too much more as far as the characters go in a story that's that length. So I guess it works, but it's, at the end of the day, it's forgettable. The gameplay, oh boy, this is where I have a huge problem with this game. We'll start with the controls, first of all. The controls in this game are shit. Plain and simple. There's a couple of other control schemes in the option, but none of them, from what it looked like to me, were any better than the default standard one. This entire time, my jump is L1. That makes no sense to me whatsoever. The attack button, if I have to get into a fist fight, if I have to get into a confrontation with somebody, is R2. R2 is fine, if I'm playing a game with swords and shields and that sort of thing. Like, it's either R2 or R1 that I'll swing my weapons with, or, when I pick up a gun in this game and you fire it with R2, that feels, pretty standard and right. But for my punches, square is normally, in any other game that I can think of, would be like my attack button to punch and kick or whatever. But that's in the same button as shooting the guns, the R2, and then to do your jump kick, it'd be like L1 R2, and it's the whole time just threw me through a loop and made no sense whatsoever. So this entire time I've been fighting the controls. Half the time, some of these deaths were because I wasn't hitting the right buttons, because my brain wants to default to a control scheme that would just feel more natural to me. So the control scheme sucks. And then we've got the entire hook of the game. The entire parkour element of this game. Okay? I find it an interesting dynamic to base your game around, but if that's what you're going to base your game around, then that shit needs to be solid, and in this game, it's not. It's clunky at times. Part of it may be the fact that it's in first person instead of third person. It's hard to kind of line up your jumps and your actions some of the time when it's first person. So if this were in third person, maybe that would have been different and maybe wouldn't have been so bad at certain points, but the first person adds an interesting element to it. And the thing about, if I could, when I was kind of on a ball and hitting the right controls at the right time, this game has a way of, at least for me, making me feel like I did something cool. And I'm kind of a badass. When I can string several things together, several different actions together in a little bit of a string of events, it feels good. It feels good to accomplish that. So if I'm running across the rooftops and I go, okay, I got the jump, land and roll, run, slide under, wall run, jump to grab this thing, and when I string those things together, it feels good. The problem that I had with this many times was, even if I strung 4 or 5 things together, I'd get to a dead-end stop. Like, my momentum would come to a halt abruptly on another section that I just couldn't figure out. Or I hit a dead end, or I hit the police officers and would get shot and killed, or I would just get to a point where I just couldn't figure out where the hell I was supposed to go next. Or she would miss a jump or not grab a ledge, and then I'd have to do one small little section over and over and over again, and that's when the frustration level kicks up a whole nother notch. So this game had a bad habit for me of being able to do a couple things in a row, in a string, and felt really good about it, and then just took that feeling right away from me just mere seconds later. And that's more frustrating than what it's really worth to me. As far as I know, I never saw one. I never got told about one. There's no map in this game. And that was frustrating as hell to me too. How do you have a game where you're a runner, right? You're running all over the city, across the rooftops. How do you not have some kind of a map that kind of shows you a layout of something? You know, to give me a kind of an idea of where I'm supposed to go. There was the hint button that would point me in the general direction I'm supposed to go, but no clue of how the hell to get there. And that may be one of my, besides the controls, this is right up there with another major problem that I had, is half the time I had no idea where the hell I was supposed to be going. It was from my recollection that anything that you would use to jump off of or grab or whatever was all in red. Obviously, as I got into the game, that's not the case. Several things aren't any color. And several other things, they didn't show up as red until you were right up on it. So I would just be aimlessly running looking for something that's red and seeing nothing. And by the time I like got my toe tips on whatever it was, a ramp or whatever, then it would finally turn red. And oh, okay, well, that's what I'm supposed to use to go further. But why the hell wasn't that red, you know, several feet ahead of me? So I knew what I'm supposed to be running towards and what direction I'm supposed to be heading. Would that have been so bad? I was thinking about this earlier today while I was at work, and if I could develop a game, and if I worked on this, and I don't know anything about developing games and the coding and all of that, but I feel like there was a couple things that they could have done with this gameplay-wise that I think would have made this so much better. Again, there's no map, so I have no idea where the hell I'm going. Give me a damn map to start with. Say, hey, this is the map of the couple city blocks that you're going to be running through. You know, that's something. What I would have liked to have seen, what I think would have really made this better, is, and I think it fits in with the overall story arc and the premise of the game. So the runners had been running across these rooftops for who knows how long, and who knows how many runners there actually were, but had been doing it for a while. Why couldn't there been something a little bit more laid out as far as the route? One thing that they said at the very beginning is there's multiple paths that you can take to get to your destination. Okay, that's all well and good. That's cool. But when you don't show me where any of that is, and I'm just doing it all blind, it's frustrating. There was one particular level, or one section of a level, that I was inside one of the buildings. Was in some ductwork or something. And so I was looking around and I seen this red bar, and I'm like, obviously, okay, that's where I need to get to. But no way of knowing how the hell to get there. So what I'd like to have been, or what I would have liked to have seen, and what I would have done, come to find out, I had to like wall run across, do a quick turn, jump, and then I'd be able to grab the thing. Doesn't sound all that difficult, and by the time you figure it out, it really wasn't. But there was no indication of how the hell I was supposed to do that. So why couldn't they have just taken and just put on the wall like a slather of red paint? Like one of the runners had gone through there, just slathered that paint on the wall, and that's how they did it, and would have gave, okay, I see red, and it would instantly click, okay, okay, that makes sense to me. I get that. I don't think that would have been too much to ask, and I don't think that would have been too hard to do. Well, it was probably just by design, short game, make it more difficult. Okay. I suppose I can see that too, but the next thing I was going to reference of what I think would have made this game better does have a lot to do with the difficulty. Yeah, so the trial and error definitely made it difficult, and yes, because it was short. But I feel like not only do you give me a map, right, of an areas of where to go, I would have liked to have seen like 3 different paths. You know, again, these runners would have done these paths probably multiple times, and so on your map it said, okay, you have a couple different options to go about doing this. You can take this green path. That's the easiest path to get to where you want to go. And then everything that you needed to grab, jump off of, interact with, whatever, would be green. Simple enough. It makes sense. Then there'd be like a medium path. That would be like blue or yellow. Something like that. Take whatever color you want. I don't really care. You get what I'm getting after. So this would be the medium path. And then, you know, so that'd be a little bit harder to traverse through. Then there'd be a red path that would be the hardest to traverse through. Even if you took the simplest path, right, you still have to navigate through the level and do things just right to get through it. So you still have to pull off things the right way, but at least gives you an idea of where the hell you're supposed to go. And then in maybe each path you have, like there were the bags I was collecting, right? No idea what the hell they were for, but I picked up several bags throughout the game. Put different collectibles or something in those different paths. Actually, better yet, since there was actually a little bit more of dealing with, the police officers. There was a lot more interactions with them and points where you had to fight them or whatever than I remember. So, okay, so to offset your different paths, your easy, medium, and hard. So what you do, make a trophy achievement for each path. You can do that too, sure. But to like offset maybe a little of the difficulty, right? For your easy, medium, and hard path. Say, okay, you take the easy path. That's your green path. That's going to be the easiest to traverse through. But maybe you actually encounter the most police resistance on that path, because if it's easier for the runners to get through there, then the police, the opposition, should be able to access those rooftops just as easily or something like that. So maybe you got to deal with more of that. Then the medium, it drops down some of the resistance, and then on the hard path, little to no resistance whatsoever, because it's going to be hard enough to traverse that area as it is. So that would be a great way, I think, to make those different paths a little bit different, and it would have given you options to get through the levels, and then it also would give you a chance to figure out your play style. Do I want to, try to get through traversing the level that's a little bit harder with less resistance and less interactions with the police officers, or do I actually want to get my hands dirty and actually get into some fist fights and stuff like that? It would give you different options of not only to get through the levels, but different options to play the game overall. I think that would have been an amazing way to do this. And I think it would have been a hell of a lot better to have those couple different options and just simply tell me where the hell I'm supposed to go. So I wish they would have done a little bit more with that, because a lot of the levels, I do see one issue with what I just said about all of that. It just popped into my mind. Some of the areas are inside the buildings, and it does seem like the path is just, there's only one path. So that may not have worked on the inside levels, inside the buildings. But on the rooftops, I don't see why there's any reason whatsoever why I couldn't have had multiple paths that are laid out for me that I can decide how I want to go about doing this. But anyways, yes, the controls I didn't like. Trying to get through some of the levels where it didn't tell you where you're supposed to go, and just a lot of trial and error. It just made this way more of a frustrating endeavor than I felt that it ever needed to be. And I see why I never looked into Catalyst. It just, apparently my recollection of the game grew fonder with time. Well, now I know. And any time going forward where I think to myself, it's been a while since I played Mirror's Edge. Now I have video proof of what the hell this is, and I can go back and just probably watch a few minutes of one of these streams and go, you know what, I'm going to play something else, guys. That's not going to happen. On a scale of miss to 10. Okay, here's the thing. Actually, I got a couple other little things to talk about because of my bullet points here. I'll answer that in just a moment. One of the bullet points I had was graphics. Graphically, it's a lot blurrier than I remember, but in order to play games off of this PS3, I got to go through the AV cables instead of HD, or the HDMI. So graphically, it doesn't look the greatest. It could look better, but I still think it's early era PS3 stuff. Like, it seems pretty standard overall. So I didn't care for the art style of the cutscenes. I'm normally not really a fan of when you take a game, you have the gameplay, and then you have cutscenes, and the cutscenes are a completely different art style and just completely different than the gameplay itself. I've never been a huge fan of that. Didn't care for it here much either. But graphics-wise, for a game that came out, when the hell did I say it was? 2008, something like that. Yeah, 2008. I guess it's fine. Again, with the color palette the way that it is, like if they were trying to go for like somewhat realistic, it probably wouldn't look so great. But they had an art choice that they decided on and stuck with, and overall, I think that helped graphically because it kind of stood out a little bit with how they decided to go about doing that. Typically, I would also talk about price, but this is a lot older game, and you can pick this game up for next to nothing these days, so not really that big of a deal. Replayability, I feel like unless you really did just enjoy this, which I'm sure there were people out there that do, by all means, all the more power to you. And to play it multiple times, I said it before, if I played this several times and I knew the levels better and could string together a lot of these different things, the run, jump, slide, bounce off the wall, get to this thing, wall run, attack this guy, kick him off the thing, grab his gun, and if I could string that stuff together again, that feels fun. And if I played it more and got that stuff down, I could see myself enjoying this a lot more than I just did. This is one of the... Okay, so typically games fall into one of three categories for me. Either I really, really liked it, I absolutely hated it, or it was just meh, and I kind of just forget about it. This one is hard to place. This one, I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's the premise of it with the whole parkour thing, the aesthetic of it with it, the visual that they went with, because it's different. The idea of the game I like, and I want to so bad. I want to like this game a lot more than I actually do. It's unfortunate that that's how that went. So unless you just really enjoyed this game, this was the point I was trying to make. I kind of sidetracked, I'm sorry. Unless you really enjoy this game and just like playing through it several times, or if you're in the speed running community, because I've seen a couple of you guys mention something about a speed run. I can see just the idea of the running, the jumping, the sliding, the, jump up and grab this thing and just running. It just, you're literally running. Actually, there's a thing in here where I believe, it's got where you can, do speed run times in this. It's built in. I think it might be a different mode or something, maybe. But, there's a whole thing, I feel like if you're in the speedrun community, and this is a game that you just liked to play anyways, I feel like somebody like that would really enjoy this game quite a bit. So there would be quite a bit of replayability there. For me personally, it's not there. This is a game that's going to go on the shelf and collect dust for quite some time. I don't know if or when I'll ever play this game again. It was way too frustrating for as short as it is, and I just didn't get enough out of it to justify really playing it again. It's been 14 or 15 years since the last time I played it. I can probably go another 14 or 15 years before playing it again, if ever, really. So, to answer your question there, Swab, on a scale of Myst to 10, and just in case anybody's wondering, Myst is, without a doubt, 100% the worst game I've ever played in my life. Game absolutely sunks. Sunks. Wow. Excuse me. Yeah, it's that bad. hold on. That game absolutely 100% certifiably sucks massive donkey balls. Myst is horrible. At least the version of it that I played. So that is the bar set on the floor, is Myst. So that's why he put it on that scale, like that, as far as the question goes. You know, from a scale of Myst to 10, there's elements of the game that I like. And again, I want to like it more than I actually do. I feel like with some time, I could actually like it a little bit more. I'm not going to put that time into it, but there's something there. There's fun to be had here with this game. It's just... So, I'd have to say a 3 or 4. Somewhere in there. It's nowhere near the worst game I've ever played, but I've played much better games by far than this. But I've played much worse games than this too. So I'd have to say probably a 3 or 4. Somewhere in that ballpark as far as the scale goes. You can't compare it to anything else. That, yeah. It is. It's a whole thing all on its own. There are other games, especially nowadays, that have some of what this game tried to do in them. Hell, anybody who's been watching a while knows that I just finished Stellar Blade, and there's a little bit of that, of this, in Stellar Blade. Also, traversing certain areas, the platforming from a couple different places to different places, to grab onto ledges, pull yourself up. The wall running is there. There are elements of this game that you'd see in other games. It's just in something like a Stellar Blade, that's not the main hook. That's not the main point of the game. And like I mentioned just a few minutes ago, when that's the premise that you base your game off of, you need to nail that. And to me, they didn't do it. They tried, and it is something all on its own. But I feel like now, especially with what games are nowadays, I feel like, kind of like Driver. The original couple, Driver 2. Especially the first Driver, you couldn't even get out of the car. You just drive from point A to point B as fast as you can. There's not a lot to it. Yeah, in the second one you can get out of the car and you can jack some other cars, but it's still basically drive from point A to point B as fast as you can. Not a lot to it. It worked then. But when other games started coming out and used that element and added on to it, Driver no longer had to play. The Driver had to try to adapt and change and evolve and try to play catch up at that point, but it just simply couldn't do it. I feel like Mirror's Edge would fall into a similar category. It did a thing. It most definitely did a thing. But as time goes on, I think other games would just take elements from this, incorporate them in, and then there's more to it. It's an added on part of what any other game with whatever else the story is or game mechanics are or whatever. It's just another layer to another game. And so maybe something like this, it doesn't do enough, and there's just simply no place for it now. So I guess with that being said, and this still ended up being almost 2 hours, so that pretty much worked. Again, I had a lot to say. I've been holding on to some of this for a week now, and I had to get a bunch of that out. So, as much of a frustrating endeavor as this was, I do gotta say there is a part of me that is glad that I had done this. Because it's a game that I had played long time ago. It's something still, like you said, you can't compare it to anything else. it's an experience, and I had forgotten almost all of it. So even though it did frustrate me, I am thankful for the experience that I got out of it. And I can now move on to something else, and that something else is Mirror's Edge, round 2. So, but before I get to that, as I typically do, as I always do, what I like to do, anytime I finish a full-length playthrough of anything, especially when I'm playing multiple games in a series like this. Yes, there's only 2 of them, but you get my point. When I do a full series playthrough or something like that, I don't want to get burnt out on a series. I don't want to do too much of this of a similar thing for too long if I can help it, unless it's just, dragging out one game for a lengthy, amount of time. If that's just how long it takes me to get through it, that's one thing. But I like to break things up. So now that I have finished up a full-length playthrough of Mirror's Edge, it is time for another one-off stream. And we're going really old school. That's going to be this Thursday night, 11:30 start time, as always. And we are going way back to the OG, original NES, the original Nintendo, for a one-off stream of a game that is pretty iconic and started a franchise that has spanned multiple decades and still going strong to this day. That one-off is going to be a stream on the original Legend of Zelda on the NES. So that's going to be this Thursday. Then, come right back here next Tuesday night, where I will start round 2 of Mirror's Edge. And I hope, y'all, I can't see you, okay? But please, just do me a favor. Cross your fingers for me. That Catalyst is much better than this. Typically, if I would have played through this, I think I already mentioned this. I think I'm just repeating myself at this point. If I am, I apologize. But if I would have just done this off stream and would have just played through this, I still would not be going to Catalyst. But I set a goal for... Yeah, thank you, Suave. But doing things on stream like this, I like to set goals for myself and a plan. I want to stick to that plan, and I want to see those goals through as best I can. So I have committed to playing both Mirror's Edge games. And because of that, next Tuesday night I will be starting Mirror's Edge Catalyst. And the interesting thing about that game, I had mentioned this to Suave before I started this one, I think, or maybe it was the day after I started this game. Mirror's Edge Catalyst is, in fact, not Mirror's Edge 2. It is its own separate game. It's not a sequel. It's not a prequel. Upon doing some research, come to find out Mirror's Edge Catalyst is a reboot of the franchise. I don't know how the hell you reboot a franchise when there was only one entry in the fucking series to start with. But that's what they decided to do. There also was, from my understanding, a mobile 2D side-scrolling type Mirror's Edge game, but I don't typically count those games unless it was like a console release thing. If it's a mobile title, I'm sorry, but that's shovelware to me. That's nothing. It means nothing. So when a franchise only had one release, how do you reboot it? But that's what they decided to do. But was released several years after the fact. And I think that's also partly why I never played it. This one was released in 2008. Catalyst was released in 2016. So there was quite a big gap there. And then there was also, a console generation change there from the PS3 to the PS4. So maybe they thought Mirror's Edge and the character of Faith was just out of the limelight too long. So let's freshen it up. Let's do something different. Let's re-energize or reinvigorate this series, maybe for a new audience, or whatever. Or maybe I'm kind of hoping that they changed it up enough where it's still Mirror's Edge, but they changed it up enough where it's quite a bit different and therefore more enjoyable. But maybe it wouldn't feel like Mirror's Edge like this, and so they had to do something different so that it stood on its own to, to be a literal fresh start. But then it never went anywhere from there either, so that also might not be saying much. So anyway, a one-off of The Legend of Zelda on the NES this Thursday night, and part 1 of Mirror's Edge Catalyst next Tuesday night. And don't forget to go to the Grim Beardson Discord. Follow us there. You can chat with myself and my brother, Suave Beardson, all week long. You can get our stream schedules of what we plan on doing next and when. And there's a link to Suave Beardson's Twitch. Go over there, give him a follow. He will be streaming tomorrow night. Well, actually, technically it's later tonight now, technically speaking. But he will be going to Assassin's Creed 2 and starting a full playthrough of that. So if that's something that you'd be interested in and you don't want to miss that, he's going to be doing the whole Ezio trilogy, yeah. And so if you don't want to miss out on any of that, then be sure to give Suave Beardson a follow on Twitch. If you missed any of the playthrough of the first Assassin's Creed that he did, he's uploaded all of that to his archive YouTube channel. Check that out. I've got an archive YouTube channel as well. You can check that out. I've got over 400 videos over there on that channel of all types of games from all types of genres, all through several decades. You can check all of that stuff out. So, again, Suave Beardson will be back tomorrow night, or later on tonight, for the start of Assassin's Creed 2, and I'll be back Thursday night. Chase, I know you were here earlier for a good minute. I appreciate you stopping by. Thank you very much. Lurk Morrison, as always, you're a real MVP, hanging out with us all night long. I know you said, towards the beginning that you were just trying to hope to make it to the top of the hour, and you were here with us this entire time, and I appreciate the hell out of you for it. Thank you very much. Always a treat to have you here to talk games with us and to hang out. Means a lot. And, of course, my brother, as always, Suave Beardson, for hanging out with us all night, and always for the continued support. So, until Thursday night, where I will see you again, I should be seeing you in Suave Beardson's chat tomorrow night, so I better be seeing y'all there. But I will see you through the video scope right there come Thursday night for some Legend of Zelda. So until then, I'm D. I'm the Grim Gamer. We'll see you guys next time.